What's going on, good people? It's your boy, Mr. YEEEADOE, here with another episode of YEEEADOE Sports here on the Fresh Leftovers Radio Show. We about to get it live, about to get it popping, man. Let's go to the first thing, man. Listen, the San Antonio Spurs selected Victor Wembanyama with the number 1 pick in this year's NBA's draft. Wembanyama. I hope I pronounced that right, because that's a name right there. But check this out, man. Hey, this boy is 19 years old. He is 7'5", 210 pounds. They consider him the best prospect since LeBron James. That's saying something. So man, putting that level of hype on somebody, because LeBron James coming out of high school, that was something special. So for him to be 7'5", 210, they say, his handle, they say he got the handle. They say he got, the jumper, that tall, that height. That's interesting. Legacy. 7'5", if you gotten somebody 7'5", 210, and they just moving like Kyrie Irving or something, man, like what do you do?
I seen the highlights. He's a really good player. He got the height. He's definitely gonna have to put some weight on.
Definitely
gonna have to put some weight on. I don't really want to get too caught up in the hype of it as of yet.
Yeah. Fact.
Reason being, we got players like a Zion Williamson, who was a great prospect, and look at how the trajectory of where his career is going.
Yep.
And he's smashing all type of people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So ain't no telling. So I kind of feel like he has. Let's just see. I don't want to put too much, because you can put too much pressure on people too quick.
No, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's a flop.
I'm not gonna lie though. That's what kind of makes me nervous about him, because he's so tall but so small. Like, I really wonder, like, if and I'm not speaking this on him, but if he'll be able to endure a 82-game season. You know what I'm saying? With that length, but not having enough meat on his bones to really, you know what I'm saying, carry him. Like,
so I think that's not necessarily a big issue, because you gotta think about it. People like Kevin Durant, when he first came in the league, he was skinny. Dwight Howard, when he first came in the league,
7'5".
But I'm saying though, you can put muscle around it.
Yeah,
you can grow into it.
No, yes, facts.
You know
you can, and he only 19.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so I'm
true.
not really too worried about that.
Yeah.
So that's not really too much of a scare. I just don't want to put too much pressure on him too soon, and then it's just like, because LeBron James was an anomaly, bro.
Yeah, no, he really was.
And to still be that now,
yeah,
like, that's crazy.
Yeah, 20 years in the game.
He's one of the few people that actually lived up to the hype. Like,
no,
you got LeBron James. And
he surpassed this hype, honestly.
Exactly.
He surpassed this hype, which is hard to do. Never been in trouble off the court, all of that stuff, man. So, that's special. Like, LeBron James is different, and that's what I'm saying. Like you said, to compare him to that and say he's the best prospect since LeBron, man, that's some serious shoes to fill right there.
Facts.
But we're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it in the NBA, man. This offseason has been crazy with the trades, man. CP3 being traded, going to the Warriors. Bradley Beal being traded to the Suns. Jordan Poole getting traded from the Warriors to the Wizards. Man, this right here, like, I'm interested to see how this next NBA season is going to go, because CP3 with the Wizards, with the Warriors, people got to understand, Steph Curry doesn't need the ball in his hand, or Klay Thompson, and CP3 is the ultimate floor general. So with a floor general like that, I'm curious to see. Now, granted, CP3 38 years old, he up there. That's basketball
and
years.
Injury prone.
And injury prone. He's only injury prone in the playoffs.
Hey, short.
He's only injury prone in the playoffs, which is the most. That's when you need him the most. Get injured in the regular season, CP3. Stay healthy for the playoffs, man. You've been to the finals one time, trying to win a championship. I would love for you to get a ring. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Get Steph Curry another ring, man, so he can surpass LeBron. That'd be great. That's hating right there, but I don't care. But yeah, man.
I don't think the Warriors needed a floor general. I think the fact that they had Draymond Green to spread the floor
they still got him
as a 0.5.
Yeah, no,
you don't need a floor general.
That's true. But what I'm saying is, it also don't hurt to have a authentic point guard, because CP3 is really the last really like true point guard in the league.
But a team like the Warriors don't need that.
I agree. I'm not saying they need. I ain't saying
need inside presence.
They do need inside presence because Looney can't do it all on his own.
Or Green.
But it's still early in the offseason. We don't know what else they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? We do not know what else they're gonna do. So let's hold off on that. Let's see. You know what I'm saying?
He coming off the bench, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
Why not?
He might not, but but I wouldn't be mad if he did come off the bench because the fact that they got rid of Jordan Poole, they need somebody on the bench. They need a six man
to run the second.
That
makes the most sense.
Exactly. So that's what I'm hoping they do.
But he's
you know what I'm saying? But he'll still be on the floor with them every now and again as well. But I do hope that he coming off the bench. But listen, this is the last topic right here, y'all. Listen, finally,
yes, sir!
The truth. Earl Spence Jr. versus Terrence Bud Crawford. Listen, man, we have been waiting for this fight. July 29th. For how many years? What, about 6 years? Almost a decade? Listen, man, Earl Spence 28-0 with 22 knockouts. Terrence Bud Crawford 39-0 with 30 knockouts. 2 undefeateds, the top of their game, the 2 best fighters in their weight class, in their weight division. Man, listen, man, I am excited. I am ready for it. It could go either way. I'm favoring towards Bud just because, you know what I'm saying, his style. But Earl, but you just don't know. You just don't know. I mean, what? Man, legacy, like this fight right here, this is the fight we've been waiting for.
This fight makes me so happy.
Yes.
But I would say this, though.
What's up?
This proves that Gervonta Davis is the face of boxing.
No fact.
And the reason why I say that, it wasn't until he made the fight happen with Ryan Garcia, that it set off a trend for mega fights.
It did.
Period.
Ever since then.
When Haney fought Lomo, that never happened.
Yeah.
But ever since that fight, oh my God.
Facts.
Now you got the Charlo about the 3-fight deal with Canelo.
Yeah. It's serious right here in this fight world, man. It's serious right here in this fight world, man. And we are super excited. But check this out. Oh, go ahead.
Who you got winning? Bud or Spence? Because I think it's going to be
tough.
close.
It's going to be close. I don't think it's going the distance. I'm honest. So. I do not think it's going the distance.
I think it's going to be one of them Floyd fights where it go 12
all the way.
I don't know because both of them jokers got power, man, and they both too skilled. Now,
just because you got power doesn't mean you're not going to fight a tactical fight.
No. But that's what I'm saying.
To avoid the power.
That's really what I meant. They both got power and they're both tactical. So it's hard for me to see that going the distance when you got 2 people like that with the power and tactical like that. You know what I'm saying? It'd be different if one of them had power or something, the other one was tactical. But both of them being tactical fighters with power, bro. And you don't know. I don't know if either one of them are going to be able to we know they got chance because both of them been rocked before. Both of them been rocked before several times. However, the people they've been rocked by, you know what I'm saying, were lower class fighters, and they were lower class fighters.
Agree with that.
They were who was on their level?
I don't agree with that.
Who have they fought that was on their level? This is let's be real. This is the first time
lower class fighters.
When I say okay, that was the wrong terminology.
Okay.
That was the wrong terminology.
That's what I'm saying. That's tough.
That was the wrong terminology.
Sean Porter ain't no low class.
No, you're right. He a second tier fighter. But
he's a world champion.
That's not saying much in this day and age. That's not saying much in this day and age.
Bro.
That's not saying much in this day and age. I'm being real. That's not saying much in this day and age. This ain't the generation previous when you had Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, doggone Roberto Duran, and all these top fighters fighting each other.
Is a dog.
Sean Porter is a dog, but Sean Porter is not on the level of Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford.
To be a world champion and then go in the ring with them and fight?
It's just like bruh, it's just like the NFL. I compare it to the NFL when they talk about how we throw the word elite around all the time for quarterbacks. You got the elite quarterbacks, and then you got the second-tier quarterbacks. The second-tier quarterbacks don't mean you can't win a Super Bowl with them. You can win a Super Bowl with a second-tier quarterback. They just may not be the reason you win a Super Bowl. Sean Porter fits in that category. He's good enough to win a championship, but if he's going up against one of the elite fighters, he's not going to be able to you know, he's gonna give a good show. He's gonna give a good fight. He gonna give you what you want to see, but he always gonna come up just a little bit short. That just is what it is. I'm sorry to say. It is what it is. But hey, man, I got the last word. That's all we got here on YEEEADOE Sports, here on the Fresh Leftovers Radio Show. But before I go to the YouTube and hit the like button. Bow! Click the subscribe bell, bing, so you can be notified for all our content. So until next week with the latest sports news and updates, with love from heaven above, you know what it is. YEEEADOE!